Hi everyone, and welcome to today's vlog where we are at ZSL Whipsnade Zoo, which is one of the largest in the UK.
Yeah, super fun, looking forward to taking you around. Let's go! We're walking into the zoo. So we are in the zoo, and we always go left when we come in, just a bit of a habit. You can go left, right or straight. Left is towards the butterflies, which is where we're going to first. Super excited to be here, it's one of our favourite zoos and favourite days out. So Whipsnade is actually one of the few zoos in the UK that's not a safari park. We can actually bring your car in, so I don't know if you can see the roads next to us. So you have to bear in mind with kids, there are cars going around, so you can't just let kids run around and be free.
But because it's quite a large zoo, you do find a lot of people bring scooters for their little children, which is quite handy, because it's then easier for them and their little legs to get around.
Yes, yeah, it's great that you can bring scooters in, most of these banned scooters. But yeah, as Tony said, it is huge. I think it's like 5 kilometres if you walk around the whole thing. Might be wrong, but it's something like that. It is huge, as you'll get to see today. We're excited to take you around all the animals. So as you go towards the butterflies, there is this building here you go past. This is where schools now go in for a meeting point. But it used to be a reptile house, but they've now put some reptiles in with the butterflies. There's like butterflies and aquariums. There's a really good little seating area out here if you want to have a picnic, either in the sun, get out the sun, get out the rain. They are covered. And they're building some more where the sea lion house used to be. There's lots of picnics here as well.
Yes, and just behind as well is another building. You can do like a junior zookeeper for the day. Finley was really lucky for his birthday a few years back. He was the youngest one there. You had to be between 5 and 7 to do it, and he was 5.
We're walking around to the butterfly house. As you can see here, it's this enclosure. In the summer, this is beautiful wildflowers around here.
So, lovely fact here, all of the carpet in this building was made from recyclable fish nets, which is really lovely to know.
Nice. They care about conservation here.
Yeah, they do, it's lovely, and this area is beautiful. It's not hugely popular, but I love it. I think it's amazing. It's inside.
Yeah, one of our favourites.
It's all the fish that you get to see, a nice little walk around.
Yeah.
It's a lovely feeling in here.
So going now into the aquarium. So some LED lights, which is what all the banding is about. But this was relatively new, a few years ago. We were still members when this opened. They've added this in to the butterfly house. Whoa! It's a spotted hillstream loach. Can you see him in the tank? See if you can find him. He's in here somewhere. Where's the lizard?
I can't see it because I'm short.
He's up there.
I'm short.
You can see, even if you're short. Let me lift you.
There's a tank here with some fish in, and then what I love is this is like the Amazon. Is that the chocolate fish? Whoa.
Chocolate sucker mouth.
Oh wow. And this is like the Amazon rainforest. This is what it'll look like under the water. Chocolate rhinoceros what? Ah. And Prim can see him in here.
I see piranhas.
There's piranhas? Oh no. I don't think they are piranhas. One of the things I love about ZSL, both Whipsnade and London Zoo, they're huge on conservation, they're a charity. I'm going to spin you around now and show you some of the fish they are saving that are near extinction. Some of them are actually extinct in the wild as well. It's amazing the work they do here. So this gives you some information on it. As you can see, some of the fish in the background there. These are critically endangered fish.
These ones are good.
And then if we look over here, the fish in this tank here are extinct in the wild, which is crazy. So it's really good that they're breeding them and bringing them back. So they're bringing all of these fish back from the brink. And as you come around here, you've got a huge tank, which is awesome.
So this tank has a beautiful chameleon in it. I do believe it's a panther chameleon somewhere. And I love the fish at the bottom as well.
Yeah, great photo opportunity.
Oh, it's lovely.
It's like above and below the ground in rainforest, isn't it?
Yeah, it's really good.
So you've got under the water and the top. You find the chameleon? Ah, there he is.
These ones are. I can't see him. I can't see him.
We love this enclosure. You get like beams of light coming through the water.
Something quite magical about this tank. I mean, I love that you've got seating in here, so you can just sit down
Sit and chill.
if you want to, and just.
Bit busy at the moment. But,
Yeah, I like when it's not busy. I'd sit here and just watch.
Goodbye fish. Hello butterflies. As you come in, my lens will fog up a little bit. You've got a lovely waterfall. This is a huge indoor butterfly enclosure. I'm gonna let the lens settle and warm up, and then I'll show you around. So when you come in here, it is an amazing experience, but it is very, very hot, so do be prepared to take some layers off. In here we have some blue frogs. They are very cute.
Daddy crab. Daddy, there's so many crabs.
There's crabs in that one, is there? Let's have a look.
These guys are absolutely hilarious.
Whoa.
It's their little faces that are just
Little crabs.
But they're climbing up.
Let's see if we can get you a close-up on these guys. And then they've got this one here that has lots of beetles. They are cool. And then just over the back inside here there is an enclosure that has some baby crocodiles. We're going to see that now. It's just there.
There's two.
It is amazing. And there's another one just behind it. So we came here when they were just born, and there was a mum and dad in here and all the little babies. They're really cool. Don't miss these guys, they're really cool. So in here there are free-flying butterflies, which hopefully we'll catch some of in the background. There's a talk just about to start. But also this enclosure here, which has a turtle in it, but we think he's inside a little house. We can't see him at the moment. We're going to try and spot some butterflies for you. So Finn likes sitting, waiting for butterflies to try and land on him. But just behind him, you can see there are some free roaming birds in here as well that walk around. It is amazing. And you can see they pump out steam into here, mist, and it is very warm, isn't it? I don't know how you got your coat on. Oh, butterflies went past.
I'm fine, did it? Yeah, I'm not bothered by the heat. It's okay. You know what I'm like, I get cold hands.
Yeah.
I love it in here. Just trying to find the different types of butterflies.
There is more in the summer than there is now.
Yes.
So what we put from farms in Central America.
So I just have one land on my head. I'm going to try and stay still.
Places like us
And see
buying
if
from
another
them,
one
they're
comes
very
and lands on me.
self-sustaining. They now
they're
have
flying around
over
everywhere.
500. So how big a
No more phone. Flying around. So that was great fun. Me and Finn got a bit hot, so we've popped outside. Tony and Prim are going to meet us here, and then we're going to go and explore the rest of the zoo. So that was great fun in there. We're now walking towards the lemurs, but Tony learned an interesting fact at the talk.
Very good. So a true crocodile has both teeth on top and at the bottom that slot in like your fingers, like that. So that's when you can tell what a true crocodile is. And he got the tape measure out to show you how big they can get, and it was 6.1 meters.
Wow.
Oh my god! When you see
crazy.
it with the tape measure, it was crazy to think that something like that is real.
Yeah.
With all those teeth. Yeah.
That is crazy. And while it was very busy in there, as you can see outside, it is not, and there's loads of green space. That's why we love Whipsnade. Just over there is where they do a bird show, which if it's on, we'll try and catch. I don't think it tends to be on in the winter, but loads and loads of green space at Whipsnade, so it's lovely to walk around. So now going into the lemurs. This is a walkthrough where the lemurs are around you.
Make sure you close the gates afterwards.
Yes, a lot of people don't, and it's annoying.
Oh yes.
Yeah, this is a full walk-through enclosure, so the lemurs can jump on you. They have jumped on Tony's auntie before, but really cool in here. Yeah, funny to see. But we're going to go through here now and show you guys what the lemurs are like.
Okay, so unfortunately the walkthrough is shut at the moment. I don't know if that's a permanent thing, but
Yeah, we'll check again later. We're going to go see chimps or the lynx.
See if the lemurs are inside in that little.
But yeah, unfortunately that door is locked, so we're not going in there. As Tony just said, we're going to go try and find the European lynx and maybe the chimps, because they are both over this way now. But you'll see what we see next. They Prim? They're having a cuddle party. Oh, let's have a look. Oh, they are having a cuddle party.
Over there, they're having a cuddle party.
Just at the back up here. They are having a cuddle party. So they're inside, so we got to see them at least. We're now leaving that cuddle party, as Prim calls it, and heading over to the Lynx. But I just love Whipsnade, how much open space there is, and I've mentioned it before, but it is what makes this zoo special, I think. So for those that didn't know, this is the UK's largest zoo. I think that's by volume, it's huge here. There's so much space, as you'll see, all the enclosures are huge, really, really nice for the animals. Whereas some zoos, they can be a bit small and you feel that's probably not in the animals' best interest, but here they've got a really good conservation, and they're really well known for their breeding of rare animals as well, and protecting them in the wild. No, we're not going on the ride.
Yeah.
So this is the Lynx and wild boar. Let's go see if we can see him. Prim, where is he?
On the bed, on the back.
On the bed at the back. I don't think you guys are going to be able to see, but yeah, he's laying on a bed at the back. But it's a nice enclosure here. If you come in the summer, he's typically prowling around this enclosure. It's nice and big. Lots of foliage to hide in. And Finn, you love the Eurasian lynx, don't you? Very secretive cats. So next up you've got the wild boar enclosure. I think they are away, and just behind that is the bears, which is one of our favourite things here, which we're going to take you to now.
What do bears use to catch fish? Their bare hands.
Very good, Finn. So there's a little viewing window here that you can go through, and you can go up and walk along the back between the wolverines and the bears, which we'll show you guys. It's a cool enclosure they got here. They've got 3 bears in here.
So the type of bears you have in here are Eurasian brown bears. One is called Cinderella. She was one of 3. Unfortunately, the other 2 had to be put down, which is a sad story I won't go into too much detail about. But then she's now got 2 other ones in there with her, which is amazing. The fact that it's a Disney princess name, I'm loving that.
We'll show you some closer up footage of them as well.
Yeah. Bark. Yeah, I reckon. I can't hold you up like that any longer, sweetheart, unfortunately.
So this is the whole enclosure. As you can see, it's massive. They've got loads of foliage, water to play in, balls to play with. It is really, really good enclosure. And there's another one just over the back as well.
Okay, and this enclosure is the wolverine. And he does these little laps and runs, and you can see his little path that he has.
Yes.
And so if you are nice and patient and just wait, eventually he does one past you.
Yeah.
There he is.
So he's running in the background. This is the enclosure. A huge enclosure. But let's put a zoom lens on and see if we can capture him for you. Wolverine. So amazing to get to see the bears up close, and playing in the water with that bark was really fun. We're now walking up to the penguins, but this is where you get the best view at this zoo. So Whipsnade is in the Dunstable Downs, and you can actually see out towards the Ivanhoe Beacon, which is a walk you can do in Tring, where you can actually see a lion that's painted with chalk on the side of the hill at Whipsnade. So that's really cool, but I'll spin you around and show you the view, and then we'll take you guys into the penguins. So this is the incredible view you get from by the penguins at Whipsnade Zoo. Amazing place for photos, as you can see lots of people doing. Just in the background over there is the Ivanhoe Beacon. It's a great walk you can do. There's a National Trust estate next to it, which is another great day out. But just to the right as you come over, this is the penguin enclosure, which we're going to walk into now. Tony, Finn and Prim are walking into it already.
Yeah, Prim, give me your
Good balancing.
amazing penguin impression. There we go.
It's Prim being a penguin. But this is the enclosure here. It is really cool. It's just such a stunning location.
Are you allowed to?
Yes. This is Prim, as with every child, sits on here. Prim is climbing off the penguins because she needs to see if she's as big as an emperor penguin.
Right, you've got to stand next to it.
Yes, put your feet against it and stand straight.
That's it. Nearly.
Oh, you're nearly as tall as an emperor penguin. which means you can go on certain rides. Prim, that means you can go on Space Mountain.
No. Mummy says no.
So this is the rock hocker pool. Nice deep pool for these guys, and they are up in the corner. Yeah, we'll go show you that now.
The little hobbit. I get too excited. They're pruning each other at the moment.
You like me? Look.
So it is very cold and windy up here, so apologies if any of that footage is a bit shaky. It's very windy and it's blowing the camera around, but Tony absolutely loves looking at these guys.
I could watch them for ages. They're just so funny and so entertaining.
I was swimming.
And I think Primrose wants to get in the pool with them.
Yeah, in the summer it's really tempting to climb over and jump in the pool because it is crystal clear water.
But not when it smells of fish.
Yeah, yeah, it is a bit smelly.
How do you go to
Penguins are amazing animals.
Should we move on and go and stand the baby rhino?
Right, so that's the penguins done. We're now going to head over to the rhinos. I understand there may be a baby rhino that was born a few weeks back. So it'll be exciting to see he or she. We're going to head that way now. The hat is on and gloves are on the kids. It is cold today. So one thing at Whipsnade, it is quite high up, so it can get quite windy and quite cold. So they have these dotted around the zoo, and I'll tell you about it in a second. So they are drinking troughs for elephants, because they used to walk the elephants around the zoo. They'd hold each other's tails and parade around. Unfortunately, they don't do it anymore. I think it's people are being a bit too silly and getting too close to the elephants. But we do have an amazing photo of Finley next to the elephants, which we will put on screen now next to me. So you can see from that photo just how amazing it is. It's almost like you could be in the wild with them. Such a shame they can't do that anymore, but it was amazing. We got to witness that. We've been members here for 9 years, so we've seen quite a lot come and go. But that's one of the biggest things that I'm upset they no longer do here. That was an amazing experience. So we're now walking up to the rhino enclosure, hopefully to get a glimpse of that baby. It's worth saying up here there is toilets in the background. One of the few locations there are toilets around the corners of the park.
And a restaurant, which is actually quite nice.
Yeah, it's a proper restaurant. I think it's called, it changes, it's called Viewpoint currently. It's changed a few times. At one point it was like a river cottage cafe, quite expensive, but also never busy because of that. It's currently called Viewpoint. I don't know if it's changed, and we don't typically buy food when we come out on a day out like this. Tend to bring a packed lunch, but that is a nice place to go. Amazing views out again across the view you saw earlier from the penguins. So because it is a new arrival, there's a queue to get in. So we're just waiting now, queuing up, and we'll show you the little rhino when we're inside. There's a proper cute baby, look at his ears. Amazingly big for a baby, but then a rhino is a big animal. Amazingly, that baby rhino is 18 days old. Unbelievable, bigger than a large dog. But yeah, 18 days old. But amazing to see it in there with mum. Nice and relaxed and chilled out. Brilliant to get to see that when it is so young. And then just as you come outside, you have got...
Bongo!
Always makes me think of the drink Umbongo.
Bongo.
Comment below if you ever had Umbongo when you were younger. Love that drink. Probably full of sugar, I'm sure, and no longer allowed.
Like Sunny Delight.
Yeah. There are the bongos.
Okay, so now we've been to see the rhinos. We've got the giraffes up next. They've got a beautiful enclosure, an inside and an outside, so you've got great viewing points where you can see them either. And then if you do like an experience just here, you'll see people feeding them as well, which is quite amazing.
Yeah, amazing. Primrose wants to see how tall she is against a giraffe. Oh, even the baby's taller than you. They're that tall, Primmy. That's how tall giraffes are. Even the baby's taller. No. We're going to go up the stairs into the indoor part of the giraffe enclosure.
He's come close again.
Such beautiful, majestic animals, and he's going outside. Beautiful, and they're walking out into their big enclosure. So we've skipped a few animals just because Bryn needs a wee. Going to pop to the loo here, then we're going to go get some food and then go see all the things we haven't seen yet. So we have just stopped for some chips. So when you come to base camp, which is right in the middle, it's where the train station is, there is the base camp restaurant, but outside, just over there is a fish and chip shop. So they do fish and chips, sausage and chips, Savoy pies, that sort of stuff. But we love getting cheesy chips, which are very good. So we're going to eat these and then hopefully go on the train. So that lunch was lovely. We highly recommend going there. It's cheap as well. So for two cheesy chips, it was just £17. That is with our Gold Pass member 20% discount. But Tony, while I was queuing up for the chips, went and bought tickets for the train. So we're going to get to go on the train. Who's excited?
Yeah, I want to see the camels. So hoping we can see them.
Yeah, you can only really see the camels if you're on the train or if you drive your car through. We might drive in next time we come. It's £25 to bring a card in. It's half price car. It's half price if you're a gold member, so that's £12.50. Didn't do it this time because we wanted to experience the whole thing and show you guys what it's like to walk around. But we probably will bring the car in next time. But let's go find that train. As I say, we're going on the train. Prices here, adult is £4.50, child £2, gold members £4 and £1.50, nice and cheap. You queue up with your tokens and wait for the train to pull in. So I showed you the prices. What you get is a token.
So you got the pink for an adult with ZSL on it, and then the yellow one, which is the child.
Yes. And that means that you don't have to choose a time you go on the train. You just buy the tokens, and then you can come and queue up for everyone that you want to go on. Bryn's little face. Wait! Good girl. Very excited to go on the train.
Lovely, thank you very much.
Thank you. What animals are we going to see on the train?
Maybe
Rhinos, yeah.
elephants,
Elephants,
deer,
deer, camels,
yeah, camels,
and maybe some maras,
maybe
and possibly the wallabies.
that I have not seen.
It might be a bit cold for wallabies, it is very cold. It's been quite warm recently, but it's cold enough that we're wearing hats and gloves. So these are some of their off-site fields that they can put animals in when they need to take them off exhibit. Gives you a true scale of how big this zoo is. And we've found the wallabies. Just down here. And then on the other side of the train are the elephants.
Why did they think they put the mountain baby?
Imagine it's there. Wind cover.
There's a camel in the distance over there, and that is the hill you can go and have a picnic on if you have your car in here.
Oh, I love a camel.
Grim, can you see the camel?
Let's see it. Come in. What is he?
Rhino!
Rhino.
Look at it! Yay! Why is he
That's what they eat.
They fight with them.
So these are all the deer that you can drive through if you take your car, and there's a path that goes along the side, as you can see in the background. Lovely weather to be going through there today. And you also go around the outside of the new monkey forest exhibit, so I'll show you the outside of that now.
Wait, there's a car?
For the monkeys to play in, not for you.
This thing?
Why to everybody?
Grim, how was the train? Very good.
Which animal did you like? I liked them.
The
All
rhino.
of them. Rhino was pretty awesome, wasn't it?
These are my favourite colours. Pink and rainbow and purple.
So much fun going on that train ride as always. Primmy now wants an ice cream in the cold.
I know, of this weather.
It's kind of made me want one as well, so we're going to get ice cream. Prim has her ice cream. How is it? Good. Woolly hat and an ice cream.
We all wanted one in the end.
Yeah.
We're following in her footsteps.
So we're now going into the tiger enclosure. So they have had a successful tiger breeding program here over the years. We've been members for 15 years. We've seen a lot here. Sorry, 9 years, 15 years. Since 2015. The tiger is out on the ramp. We'll be able to see him when we go in the other side. They've recently redone the inside of this enclosure, which is amazing. And it is for one of the males who was a cub here, who has now stayed as their main tiger. So this is the outside of the new bit, and as we look inside you can see it's new platforms that they've got. They've cleared some bits out. They've increased the size of the pool as well, which we'll show you when we get up on the right. What are you doing up there? You're the king of the castle.
I'm doing a shortcut.
That's a shortcut. This is the enclosure, and it's up there. Completely chilling in the sun. Prim thinks it's called Column. She watched Lord of the Rings last night, hence Gollum being in her mind. Oh, well done! Finn, what are they? Warty pigs.
Why are they different colour?
These are warty pigs and they are hilarious. Look at his hairdo.
I know, I love it. He's got a full-on fringe. He, she.
I love the one. The other one went over here.
Okay.
The one kid went over here.
One kid.
It's like a proper 80s hairstyle.
I love it. It's brilliant.
Yeah.
So the warty pigs were very cool. 80s hairstyles, love it. We're now walking down to see the rhinos. I think they are Asian rhinos, but I call them armoured rhinos. They look like samurais to me, like they've got samurai armour on. Really, really cool. But again, the weather has turned nice and beautiful, lovely blue skies, but it is still freezing cold. Prim, you still having fun? You hugging the vlog. Prim's hugging the vlog. Lovely. She has been very cute today, although not listening. Joys of a 4-year-old. But let's go see the rhino.
Yeah.
These guys are amazing. Look at this guy, because you can see what I mean, it looks like a samurai with the armour that's overlapping. They are definitely one of our favourites. Really, really remind us of dinosaurs, I have to say. They are the closest living thing, I think, to dinosaurs in terms of how they make you feel. They look like they would be a dinosaur. Looks like a triceratops almost. Absolutely amazing. But we're now walking down to go towards where the monkey forest area is. So Monkey Forest is a brand new area that's actually opening on Friday next week, so 1 week away. It's currently Sunday. So in 1 week on the 29th of March, so if you're coming after that, it will be open. But this is a brand new walk-through monkey exhibit with rare trees and rare animals.
See the little one on top?
The baby monkey. Let's take any books they see that.
Oh my god.
Give him a massage.
That music's going to look really good, doesn't it?
So this is one of the outdoor areas of Monkey Forest, and as you just saw the baby monkey inside. The baby monkey is so cute, isn't it? As the kids run around near the roads. So it is one of the big downsides to be aware of, because people can bring cars in. There is roads that you constantly have to be aware of, so the kids can't really just run off and play, which is a bit of a downside here, but it is so big it's nice to be able to bring the car in if you're not as able to walk around, because it is a full day of being on your feet and walking. So we are very lucky. And there's a chance for no shows for members to be able to go in and see Monkey Forest. We may have the chance to get in, we'll let you know. This is a map of Monkey Forest. So in here you've got Noah and macaques, in here you've got Francois, Lemurs and Babarusa, which are the ones we saw earlier. And then there's all the rest of it as well. And inside these areas. Really cool. It's cool that we get to a little preview, isn't it?
No, I'm really
Very
pleased, really pleased. The gentleman's very nice and very kind. So if we wait here, we should be allowed.
So 7.
We're getting to go through. So we're very lucky by being members. There was spare space and we're getting to go for a preview of Monkey Forest. Monkey Forest this way. So this is the new walk around trail. Some of this isn't finished yet, they're letting some of it grow in. There's viewing areas for the monkeys. We're not going to stop there because we know they're not outside. We just saw them inside. So we're going to skip past that and go to the next one. Wow. Yeah, stop underneath and turn around and we get a picture.
Quick, ready?
Bryn,
Quick, smile.
quick. Go on.
Right, let's go.
That is a cool little structure as we go in. Can you leap like a langur? It's a playground. Can you do it? Yeah, Finn, see if you can do it. Can you do it? Oh, well done, Finn. Well done.
Oh, I can't.
Do you want me to help? In the end? Figuring it out. Well done. Well done. Good job, Primmy. You could do it, well done. So these are the viewing areas into the langur and the babarusa. They are inside at the moment, as we just showed you. We're going to carry them around the outside. Good job. Wow. You found them? What did you find? Oh, a lizard. This is the enclosure for the Sulawesi crested macaques. They are out in the distance. What a cool enclosure this is. They are right over the back. Even with a zoom lens, I'm not going to be able to pick them up. There are little dots, probably ants to you guys, in the background. So this enclosure is amazing. They'll be able to climb the trees. Obviously in the summer, all the leaves will be out, it'll be nice and green. It is an awesome, awesome enclosure. Another climbing frame. What are you touching?
If you look at them two just there.
What did you touch? Apparently this is a monkey's butt.
Yeah, you can see.
What's that one, Prim?
No, we've got the real one.
Groom parlour, give yourself or someone else what you know, a gentle groom. Oh, can you groom? Come here. Just groom your hair.
You've got to find them.
Watch out
5.
for the live ones, don't squash them, okay?
Yeah.
You got to dig quite hard for some of them.
I found one.
Well done.
Oh, yes.
There's one.
You got to put
There's one here.
these stickers with this face.
5 of these stickers.
That one, there's 5 of them in this area.
You got to find them, Finn.
And then when you get into the macaque house, there's another 5 for macaque.
So we know one.
See if you can find one of them. Some of these are really
2, well done.
1, 2.
I'm watching the train.
Oh, the train's coming past. Train nicely comes past this area as well. So So we're told all the bits you can see here, there's just mud at the moment. They are planting things for the spring and summer. So lots of plants and trees and grass are going to grow up around here. And obviously all the trees are going to fill in. It is such a nice experience, isn't it, so far? What's your thoughts?
Yeah, I think it's a really lovely walk around. You've got some time to sort of have a look at everything. The enclosures are really big.
Yeah.
And some activities for the children and the adults.
Yeah. I like this, like, fresh as well. Whipsnade's needed a bit of freshness for a while, and they're doing a couple of new things here. So tiger exhibit being updated, this is new. Really, really good to see. We're about to go inside now and see them inside. We need to look for some macaque stickers as well. So excited to find those 5 we need to find. It's nice, there's lots of little kids playground areas as well around here, but they're about to walk inside. Just want to show you a view again from here. So this is an Anoa. Finn thinks it looks like an oversized goat and he's not wrong. He's just there. Let's go inside and see what it's like inside. Oh, what does it smell like?
It's new.
Oh, it smells of new wood. Hang on, Prim.
Oh, I don't think there's anything.
Obviously, we know he's outside. It smells fresh and nice now. Let's read some of the signs. We care about cows. Anoa have a close cousin on Mindoro in the Philippines, which is a cow. Whoa.
That's a mountain Anoa, and that's a boar.
Oh, so that's a mountain Anoa size, and this is a goa, which they have actually got here outside. We'll see if we can film that as we go out.
Huge.
I love goas, they're really amazing.
Do they actually have it here?
Yeah, they've got it here. Not that big though. Or next up, oh, this is a cool place, isn't it? All covered with a view and window.
Yeah.
Some nice seats.
Lovely in the summer.
Yeah, well, lovely now. We're now going into the macaques. Finn, what does it smell like in here? Oh, there's a seat with macaque butts on. Look at that. A macaque butt bench. Zoologists get the giggles saying leathery bum pads. So they use this less funny term. What a cheek. Sit on your leathery bum pads. Oh wow, this is nice inside.
This is a beautiful enclosure, I must say.
Wow. And they've got all that forest outside and then this is their inside space.
That's great.
Look at all their faces. They use a wide range of facial expressions to communicate with each other. Wow. Looking good. Oh, Finn, put a mouth on.
Finn's put some glasses on.
How's that one look? Let's see. Put it up to your nose. Let's have a look. That one suits you. You're going to do both. Oh, let's see. Oh, that's Finley. Don't know what's changed.
What about
Prim,
me?
under your nose. Put it under your nose. Wow.
Prim.
It looks like you've got a moustache.
A moustache.
Oh, I just stand there. The hair in the mirror is just scratching.
Is it? There, look.
Yeah.
A moustache.
That one is good at Finn. So that is the end of Monkey Forest. What a nice chat for being able to let us go in. There were some people who didn't show up for their appointments. We didn't book one. So as a gold member though, you were able to come and see it early. So it was so nice to get to go around there, wasn't it? It was amazing.
Yeah, that was amazing. It was really, felt very privileged to be able to do
Yeah.
that. It was very nice of that gentleman. Very, very nice.
But lovely new exhibits in there. It's going to be amazing in the summer when the trees are green. Loads of fun stuff for the kids as well. Well done, Whipsnade. So we are now going to go and see the flamingos, the cheetahs, the hippos and the lions. There are some baby meerkats we want to show you guys, and we also want to try and catch a glimpse of the baby porcupine that we have not seen yet. So we're going to take you over there now. So we're now at the flamingos. Prim is going to pretend to be one and sit on an egg.
Look.
That one hatched. Then you got the flamingos themselves. Right, so we are now heading up towards the hippos first. Gonna go in the hippos. Sometimes they're out, sometimes they're in. If they're inside, you won't see much, I'm afraid, because they'll just be under the water. If they're outside, however, really, really cool to get to see those guys up front. Prim is now getting a piggyback. As I say, there's a lot of walking here. God knows how many steps we've done.
Good exercise.
Very good
though.
exercise. But yeah, we're gonna go to hippos, lions, which we'll show you guys. Then we're gonna go find those baby meerkats. So Finn, what has been your favourite animal so far?
My favourite animal so far has been... So...
2,000 years later.
It's a long decision.
is the macaque.
I think he likes the leathery pink butt. My favourite animal we've seen so far has to be the Asian rhino. Really like those guys. They are super cool, and I say remind me of samurais. So it's now about 3:45. The park is starting to empty, which is lovely. Closes at 5, last entry is at 4, and look how quiet it is. Highly recommend staying around until the end. So I have a quick clip of the cheetah. I forgot to film leading up to it, apologies. But here is a video of the cheetah themselves. These guys are super cool. We once saw them being fed at Chester Zoo, and you got to see how high they could jump and how fast they were. Super cool, but they've got a great enclosure here as well. Look at these ostriches. They are cool. Just makes you think of Jumanji.
Yes. Oh my god, I love that movie so much.
So these are the toilets we went to earlier with Prim. There's a little coffee shop here, and then we're going down to the left to go to the hippos. You can see how much quieter it is compared to when we were here earlier. Into the hippies.
The pygmy hippos.
Oh, there's the pygmy hippo actually. They have two types of hippos in here. Pygmy hippos, which are the little ones, and proper hippos. Let's go have a look. I think the proper ones are called common hippopotamus.
Yeah. It was still there. Dad, the other week, it was like baby rhino. I was like, no, it's a hippo. It's a pygmy hippo. It's not a rhino.
Yeah, and certainly not a baby. So there is the pygmy hippo out and about having a wander around. Very leathery and shiny. So, after seeing the pygmy hippo, Tony making hippo noises, we think, yeah, they flap their poo around like that.
Oh, it's disgusting.
If you go to London Zoo, they have a painting done by the hippo's poo. But we're now going into the main common hippopotamus house because they are not outside, and we'll show you them. They'll probably be underwater. You might be able to see their ears or something, but we'll see. What's in here? Oh, he's out. He's actually out of the water.
I think he's just finished taking it.
So that was awesome getting to see those hippos outside. We rarely see them out of the water. Like, certainly not going into the water. So that was a first for us. We're now going to go over and see the lions and the baby meerkats. So Prim has given up on walking. You can tell it's the end of the day. We are as far as possible from the entrance at this point. So this is what we've had to resort to because she ain't walking anymore. We're now going to the lions, meerkats. And I think that'll be it. There are some great baby meerkats here, so stay with us for a few more minutes and we'll show you that. And she's now getting a piggyback from Finn as we enter Africa. This is baby meerkats.
Papa is awake.
The baby meerkat. He's so cute.
You're my favourite. If you had to
He's so cute.
Wait, they have names. Okay, one's called Snow White, and one's called
Oh, you're going to give them...
Merida,
I like that.
called Mama, Cinderella. called Cinderella, Snow White, and Merida.
I like that.
Yeah,
The third one for me.
Yeah, they're all super good.
They're going to have a snuggle party. Those baby meerkats are adorable. Absolutely to die for. We're now going to go around and see the aardvarks in their burrow and hopefully try and see the baby porcupine. We shall see. We haven't been lucky yet to see it, but we'll see if we can find it. Those aardvarks were adorable. We never get to see them out.
No, I've never ever seen aardvarks out other than in a cuddle party.
Yeah, normally asleep. They're nocturnal.
Phrase of the day.
But that is it for today's trip. We really hope you have enjoyed it. Please do subscribe if you haven't already. We've got more zoo trips coming. London Zoo's on the channel, Colchester's on the channel, Shepworth is on the channel. So is Hertfordshire Zoo, which was called Paradise Wildlife Park. We're off to Chester in 2 weeks' time. See you next time.